My name is Paul Christodoulou. I'm Principal Industrial Fellow at the Institute for Manufacturing. I'm going to talk to you about making the right things in the right places. It's an approach we've developed to help companies think about configuring their complex networks of plants around the world. And this approach covers 4 key questions: why, what, where, and how. The why question is, why do we need to change? So here we need to consider the business drivers, the market drivers, the technology drivers, the engineering context, the political context, and distill that all to understand the future requirements for the manufacturing footprint. The what question is about understanding what are the boundaries of our manufacturing. So this is fundamentally make or buy strategy, and it should inform probably 3 major decision areas. The first is, where should we be investing in our own production capability to give us competitive advantage? The second is, where should we be investing in external partner production capability, where we think those partners can bring something extra? And the third question is, where should we be developing low-cost supply sources? The where question is, of course, about where should we locate our plants and maybe our partner plants around the world. We start with a question preceding that, and that's about how do we specialise plants within that network, because the logic for plant specialisation underwrites the principle of synergy from having a global network. Once we've decided the plant specialisation logic, we will then work out different scenarios for locating the plants around the network. And we will then measure those different scenarios against the requirements we developed in the why step. The how question, of course, is how to make this happen. And this is often developing a transformation plan over 5 to 10 years. But more important, or equally as important as understanding the execution plan, is to understand what are the capabilities we need to develop internally in order to manage this transformation in an efficient and effective manner. In terms of the benefits we're looking for from these types of projects, of course, cost is a major issue. In one of our applications, the company developed $55 million in repeating annual savings. Developing a footprint that is responsive to customers and supports growth is clearly a major objective, and in a world where most of the growth is in new markets rather than old markets, this is a crucially important area. And in addition, one of the key issues is around process technology differentiation. How do manufacturing companies reinvest in their process technology leadership to underpin their differentiation from manufacturing? Ultimately, this helps us to develop a clear set of guidelines and a consensus view across large organisations on how they should address this amazingly complex issue, and then we leave them with new tools and capability for updating this approach in the future. If you'd like to find out more, please Google this report and you'll find it's downloadable as a PDF from our website. My contact details are also there if you'd like to make contact. Thank you very much.